What's up guys, it's Maxwell and this is the next war recap video, this time German fighting Germans DLZ against Kornfeld. And as you can see, we came away with a commanding victory here, 14 stars, 111 to 97, so couple of things did not go the way they wanted them. They really struggled 10v11, as you can see, left 2 of our 11s on the board, and then also had 1 10 1 start, this one 0 start, another one 1 start, another one 1 start, and this one not even hit. But they also had 2 10v10s on these two bases, so yeah, a little bit of a strange war. We of course 2-starred all the 11s and then tripled most of the 10s, had 2 dip fails, so we did not quite clear the 10s, but overall pretty solid performance. The breakdown was almost even, 6 tunnel 11s on both sides. We had 16 10s, they had 15 10s, and then they had a 9.5, and both sides had 18 town hall 9s. So I think they actually ended up swagging the hits on their 9.5. Not sure what that was all about, but yeah. Anyways, definitely would not have decided the war, even if they had like tripled with both those hits with, I think, level 30 and 31 heroes or something. So yeah, anyways, relatively even matchup. So we definitely came away with a commanding victory here, as I already said. But yeah, Kornfeld, they are a German fair play clan. They are not quite on CWL invite level though, so really a war that we were expected to win. So definitely happy that we were able to hold true with that theme and to come away with the W here. But yeah, definitely would have expected them to perform a bit better, which they were unfortunately not able to do, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Maybe their 10v11 struggles frustrated them or something, I'm not sure. Anyways, we're gonna kick off with Rob Fighter here, coming in with his favorite attack, the Queen Ho, where he has the King, Bowler Walk, and this time also a Golem actually on the other side of the base, taking out some buildings over there. The Golem is targeting the mortar here. That's a little bit unfortunate. Would have liked the Golem to step down with King and Bowlers, of course. That ended up not quite happening. But for this reason, actually, the Bowlers and Wizards were able to kill off the enemy King nicely, getting this Expo out of the way. Strange Expo placement there. Double poison is down for the Queen, dealing with the enemy Dragon and those Clan Castle minions over there. Bowlers have gotten some nice value. The King is still tanking, and the Queen is actually going to get herself the Tesla farm as well. Enemy Queen out of the way. And now we've got some nice touch over here. Golemite taking in the Wizzy Tower. And he's going to be coming in with 1 Hawk taking out the Wizzy Tower. So pretty cool there on that. The Golemite is going to survive just long enough. Then he's going to be nice and patient with the 17 Hawks that he still has left. Queen is going to get a couple more defense around the backside there. She, of course, still has her ability. Is not going to have to use it, actually. And then he's just going to come in with the double finger drop, saving 3 Hoggies. Maybe for cleanup, and yeah, of course it's gonna be plenty to get this base done and over with. He still has a heal spell, is gonna be using that for the bomb tower there, since the giant bomb already damaged his Hogs. And yeah, there we go, a very nice looking triple here. Rob Fighter with the 3-star on the Grubenlord, and yeah, that's gonna be doing it for number 31. Up next is 24. We've got Destroyer coming in, smashing this base with the Stoned Hobo, and the last attack at channel 9 that we are going to watch for this recap is going to be an air attack. So you air attack lovers are also going to be satisfied in a moment here. So yeah, we've got a Troll Tesla. Destroyer is going to be able to deal with that with his Golem, and then of course the Queen. On the other side, the Golem has head-butted down that mortar there, and the Wizards have actually sort of petered out. So he's going to drop a couple more in there. He's got plenty Wizards. And on this side, the Queen is funneling behind the Golem. Clan Castle comes out, so he's going to put the poison spell down there. And then the goal is, of course, to crack open this wall. There he goes. Gotta avoid that baby dragon splash with the wall breakers that can otherwise hurt. But in this case, the wall break has been perfect. He's going to be moving in with the Bowlers. Nice funnel being set. And he's going to actually have a couple Hoggies coming in as well to take out this Wizzy Tower here, just to make his troops not stray and go straight into the middle of the base. And that's what ended up happening, so a good touch there. Also gonna send him some hoggies over here to actually kill that wizard tower that ended up dying to the queen. So the hogs are just gonna do some work onto the expo. Both those expos are going down. Expo actually not able to take out the 2 hogs there. And yeah, that's already ripped this base to death, coming quickly for base number 24. So good job, Destroyer. Had the queen ability left in the back. Could have swagged it, but yeah, there we go. Took out that one, and then number 23 was pretty good as well. We've got Karlchen coming in with Go Bowler Loon. Sets the funnel here with a Loon. The Loon is going to be able to get off 2 drops on the mortar, so for that reason it is going to be able to clear the mortar. 1 drop of course does not kill a mortar anymore, so yeah, there you go, takes it out anyways. The cold-blooded entries, so only 1 golem, couple wall breakers, only gonna use 2, still has 1 in the back, not gonna need that one. And in we go with the bowlers, king, queen behind the golem. Funnel looking pretty good. The bowlers are all gonna turn inside eventually. There goes the jump spell, opening up the next compartment to be able to access enemy queen, as well as of course the defensive clan castle, which in this case has goblins, 2 valkyries, and a baby dragon. Baby dragon is in the poison, so it is going to die. And the bowler's getting some nice value here. The king is even gonna bust his way through. Did the king jump the wall there? How did he do that? Did the jump spell even reach over that wall? I'm not quite sure. I guess it must have. Nice queen targeting as well, targeting the dark barracks there. Anyways, he's going to be moving in with his Lalo. Still has 3 haste spells and a heal for his Lalo, so only a minimal amount of spells used for his opener. Queen gets that pesky Tesla out of the way there. Gets a red bomb triggered as well with the balloon just before it dies, so very nice that he was able to get that out of the way already. A heal spell right on top of the expo. No air defenses left, but we still have a Lava Hound tanking. And then he's got a haste spell left for this back end. Wizzy Towers and Teslas, so it's all good. He's gonna be smashing this base down for the next 3 stars, so nicely done to him. And rip base number 23. Alright, I think that's enough cleanup for this one. Up next is number 18 and the first of our 2 10v10s that actually came by Chan, so shout out to him. Cool attack here as well with the massive amount of balloons, 34 balloons. That is quite a lot for a 10v10. He's gonna set a funnel with 2 wizzies and 2 minions in the early stages, and then gonna be moving in with king, queen here. Of course the goal to get 2 air defenses out of the way. King is tanking that level, what level is that, level 10 or something, or level 11 cannon. Not doing that much damage, that is a nice thing, and there he goes with the wall breaker, and then 3 or 4 more wall breakers, just making sure he gets that wall open there. And yeah, there we go, gets the 2 air defenses, no problem whatsoever. Is gonna snipe off the mortar later just so that he will be able to target the Inferno Tower a bit easier is my guess, I'm not quite sure. And he's actually going to, I think he got enemy queen here with his ability. Yes, he got enemy queen out of the way. And that's why he was able to use those skelly spells. Pretty cool. You guys need to watch out for the skelly spells here. Pre-plans the hastes, of course trying to target the Inferno Tower. Ends up not quite working out initially, so he drops in a couple more loons there. And now he's going to use the skeleton spell on the walls there. That is to distract the Inferno Tower from the loons coming in, so very cool skeleton spell placement. And he's also going to use the second one, of course, a little bit later in the raid though, to distract some defenses. So since he did not need the skeleton spells for the enemy queen, he was able to toss those in differently. There goes another skelly spell distracting the wizard tower. Did not drop it right on top of the wizard tower just to be able to distract a bit better. The skellies to spread out a bit more, and ended up absolutely smashing the space. So great job to Chan, taking down number 18 for the 10v10. And yeah, very nicely done over here. The second 10v10 that we had came on number 15, and that was Acqui once again. Acqui with I think a 4 out of 6 10v10 hit rate for the last couple of wars that he's been in. So some people have rumored that it's not quite a fair play hit rate, but he's just absolutely smashing it right now. And this time with Queen Walk Dragons here. We actually attempted this attack several times, ended up being pretty close, not quite working out sometimes, queen going through the wall that she was not supposed to go through and stuff like that, but eventually it ended up working out with the execution master, Acqui. He's just so good at executing plans that are there, that are practiced, and that are gonna work. So yeah, nice touch here on the rage spell. The rage wallbreakers having no problem taking out the Tesla, the wall there, even with the Tesla close. King is being used and pops the ability right away. He wants the king to die pretty early because otherwise the king would lure out the clan castle, which is of course a lava out, and the clan castle is supposed to not come out for this attack. This wizard tower is really going to help out with splashing down all those little barbarians, because that way they will not lure the clan castle. Dragons are now in. Dragons taking out the first Inferno Tower. One dragon peeling off to the cannon. That was also the goal. As I said, we practiced this attack, or we did this attack a couple of times, and then finally it ended up working out. Some loons from the side here just to take out some pesky point defenses that could otherwise really hurt the dragons. The queen actually ended up in a perfect spot there as well, with just that slither of health. The dragons went onto that air sweeper there. And as you can see, this time the queen is not going through this wall, which she did in the attacks previously. She's gonna step towards the outside and take out those buildings there. And a couple of attempts, we also had some back-end wall breakers to break her out. Acqui did not bring those, but ended up not being necessary either. Dragons clearing the middle. He still has 4 of those dragons, 5 dragons actually, left up, and of course only 1 air defense and the Inferno Tower. And as long as the Inferno Tower is gonna go, he's got no problem taking out the space, and the Inferno Tower is going to go to 2 of those dragons there. Air defense not going to be able to take them out in time. And the dragons are actually going to end up also killing the air defense before the queen can. So, yeah, very good attack. Very nice one to watch here. And Acqui smashing actually also with the perfect war, because he 2-started tunnel 11, so he brought the 5-pack home for us. So, great job to him. And number 6 got taken out by a prototype here. The Alte Hund has absolutely smashed this base with the 4 golems. And 16 bowlers in this case. Is going to take the long way home here, enter from the side that is away from the town hall. Of course, the enemy heroes distracting over here. And lots of bombs expected over there as well. So just setting the funnel with the queen behind the golem. On the other side, he's going to have bowlers behind the golem setting the funnel. There goes the 4th golem, breaks open the wall there with that. No splash damage close, so that is very nice. And then his other golem and the queen are going to pull inside haste spell for the wall breakers to crack open 2 more layers of walls. Guys, check out those wall breakers. That was pretty nifty, pretty fancy, pretty cool to watch. So definitely had to show that to you guys. Rage spell, free spell, and he even has another jump spell for the town hall, just so that the king is going to be able to jump over and do some work. And the bowlers are actually also ending up over there. So yeah, pretty cool plan, and pretty nice that it actually ended up working out as well, because it looks pretty funny. And yeah, there we go. Queen is going to wrap up the 2-star. Still has 2 archers in the back. Eagle artillery is down, so maybe he would have... No, I don't think he would have been able to snipe anything off, because all the other buildings were being covered. So yeah, there we go. 52%, not a huge percentage, but a pretty cool attack. So definitely had to bring this one to you guys. And then we're going to cap off with number 4. And shout out to Twitch. Twitch absolutely killing it right now in the 10 versus 11 game. Back to back 4-packs, I feel. See him 2-starring 11 so often right now. Almost a perfect hit rate as well. Misses the first bowler bounce. Oh no, he did not. He misplaced the bowler. So he misplaced 2 bowlers, so the cannon targeted them. But then he actually ended up dropping 4 or 5 bowlers over there to get the bowler bounce onto that air defense. But that was pretty important to him, just to set the funnel. As you can see, it was sort of close with the range of this cannon. And finally, it ended up working out. He's already done the same thing over here onto that air defense. That was a bit easier, because the cannon was a bit further away over there. And then he's going to come in with the queen, taking out the mortar. And he's got a couple more bowler bounces actually at the bottom here. He had a whole host of bowlers here for this attack, so really no worry to waste a couple of those guys. The bowler bounce here, of course, sniping of 2% more at the bottom. Queen ability is going to be used, so Suicide Queen for this attack, since there is once again a pesky Lava Hound in the Clan Castle. And then I think he Golem Bowler raged over at 12 o'clock. Let's see, we're going to find out soon. Yes, he did use the rage spell there. Took out the mortar before it was able to take out his bowlers. Very, very patient attack, guys. That's also what I like about his attacks. They are so patient. They are very controlled and he never panics. Oh, I did not remember. So no Lava out in the Clan Castle. We've got some little troops, but he's got a double poison. So he's going to be able to deal with the baby Dargon, no problem. Jump spell right over that obvious wall there onto the Eagle Artillery. Still has a heal spell, rage spell, another rage spell left. So he's going to be able to absolutely smash the core of this base. There we go. And yeah, the bowler's doing so much work. The baby dragon actually escaped the poison, I think, but it is not doing damage fast enough to stop Twitch. And Twitch is going to be ending up with a lot of percent here. Actually, no, that was the other attack. His second hit was 60% or something. This one ended up being sort of close, but he got it, lured the baby dragon away, and then I think he spammed minions, yeah, onto this gold mine here. Boom, 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 taking it out nice and quick. So, yeah, did the archer get another percent? I think so. 52%, that's what ended up happening. And yeah, great job to Twitch. So overall, a solid performance. We had 2 dip fails. That was a bit unfortunate. Of course, Kornfeld with quite a few dip fails. Both sides with 2 10v10s. So 10v10 certainly looking strong for them, but they will need to improve 10v11 if they want to beat stronger clans. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this recap, guys. Hope that you did enjoy watching. We certainly had a lot of fun in this one, and yeah, until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.
Ein Bett im Kornfeld, das ist immer frei, denn es ist Sommer. Und was ist schon dabei? Die Grillen singen und es duftet nach Heu, wenn ich träume.